Hey yo, what we saying? It's your boy AJ, and we are back this time because we have confirmation. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the next Dokkan Fest for Global. So this was in the news pretty much as I woke up this morning. So the confirmation of the new stage of the Dokkan event coming soon. I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the one who will crush you in Super Saiyan 4. You know what I mean. Just imagine that was two of me. So preparation period is starting from today. So I would assume for me personally, I would assume that he would come probably, for me anyway, 6 AM on Monday the 1st, which will be midnight for any of you guys watching in America on the 31st. So yeah, only a couple days away, because the login bonus does run until the 31st. So after that, probably I'd assume we'd get the campaign info. So here is the JP campaign for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I don't think much will change, although I do expect, because part 2 of this was the Extreme Challenge campaign for LR Frieza, and I do expect that might get replaced with LR Turles, possibly. Don't quote me on that, but I wouldn't be surprised. So the campaign on JP was called Aim for the Galaxy, obviously all themed around Dragon Ball GT, the Shadow Dragon Saga. So obviously logging bonus, pretty much. You get 25 stones from logging bonus. Missions, all the simple stuff. So clear stage with Shadow Dragon Saga category, story events, battles, Dokkan events, super attacks, 2 minutes. Yeah, you get the gist. All them kind of missions. Hercules Heart Pounding Gifts. I do expect this to come to Global. If not, hashtag Global Shaft. But yeah, I do expect that to come to Global. And you have the Dokkan Fest banner featuring Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Physical Nova Shenron, who he's okay, he's not the best. A giant 8 power category summon, or great 8 power category summon banner, probably a little bit fodder maybe. If you guys summoned on the Super Saiyan 4 banner for heroes, you would already probably have a decent grade 8 team. I personally do. Elder Kai banner, pretty obvious. Dragonstone sales, all that sort of stuff. New Dokkan event, new story event, which we'll have a look at as well. There's a new stage of the 7 Shadow Dragon Saga story event where you can farm up potential orbs, skill orbs for the farm exclusive skill orbs for Shadow Dragon Saga units, so good for your Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta if you do pull him. Obviously all the GT story events are back. This raid battle is back against the Omega Shenron. Funnily enough, that Omega Shenron art hasn't been used yet. Same with his super attack as well. His super attack for that raid hasn't been used yet, and I do suspect, hear me out, they are keeping that for a eventual new Omega Shenron. Because if you think about the Jiren raid that we had for 250ml download celebration, that Jiren art for the raid was the exact same art, barring a few recoloring issues. The exact same art that was used for the SSR for LR Jiren. So keep your eye peeled for that one. There's a new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history. Obviously we'll have a new battlefield. Then there's also the EZA for Masked Saiyan, which is pretty good. A Time Traveler category summon banner, which is pretty interesting. You can already see why. Mira and Toa are back. Pretty weird. Actually, is this? Yeah, I think this is time. No, wait. I don't know. We'll have a look into it. So obviously with that, all the Masked Saiyan kind of story events come back. A new explosive chain battle, and yeah, we might get this possibly. I don't know, weekend missions, maybe will. So the Dokkanfest banner itself, we have got quite a bit to get through here, as you can see at the top. So the Dokkanfest banner itself isn't amazing. I wouldn't say it's as good as Frieza's banner. Frieza's banner has probably been the best banner we've had for a long while now, but I do suspect for Global, Kefla will be replaced, probably with In Future Gohan, or I don't know. Dare I say Android 13? No, please don't do that. Replace her with In Future Gohan, and that's fine. So you have the Omega and Nova, they're the two featured brand new characters. LR Go Bros make this a 8 featured unit pool instead of a 7 featured unit pool. Then you have Piccolo, Super Full Power, Super Power for Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the original one, the tech one, and Omega Shenron. Not really a really good banner. But obviously, if you do get this guy, I'd recommend Summon, because this guy is probably the best TUR in the game. Yeah, we'll have a look at him now. So, yeah, this guy probably is the best TUR in the game. If you do Summon, go for one copy of this guy and then dip immediately. Like, there's no reason why you should stay in there any longer. Me myself, I am going to Summon personally. I did skip Jiren. In anticipation for this guy. So Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is Giant 8 Power, category Key +3 and 170. Shadow Dragon Saga, Key +3 and 150. Super Attack greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage. Attack and defense plus 200%. Key +4 plus an additional 40% attack and defense, and attacks effective against all types for 8 turns from start of turn. High chance of attacks effective against all types starting from the 9th turn, and then a high chance of evading enemies' super attack and countering with tremendous power. So already you can see attack and defense 200% right at the start. There you go. The extra key and extra buff means he'll pretty much guaranteed to get a super attack for 8 turns. After 8 turns he does get a little bit less. It gets a little bit weaker, but not too bad. You probably might just have to get a few more orbs, but if you have this guy linked up with, I don't know, if you have this guy linked up, for example, with the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, so you'd have, I think the only thing that holds this guy back is he doesn't have Saiyan Raw. They could easily, I don't know, they could easily have took off something like maybe Kamehameha. Yeah, maybe one of these two Kamehameha Shocking Speed, replaced that with Saiyan Raw, and this guy would have been even better. But yeah, link this guy up with Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, and that's already Fierce Battle, Fuse Fighter, I think over in the Flash, Kamehameha and Super Saiyan. So there you go, that's pretty much sorted for you. He fits on Fusion, which needed a buff, Shadow Dragon Saga, which desperately needs a buff, Kamehameha, which obviously doesn't, Final Trump Card, yeah, stay or thereabouts, and Giant 8 Power, which is technically the new category he led on JP, but obviously we have it already on Global because we got the Heroes collaboration banner at the same time. You can see already his stats at Rainbow are pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous, I do say. So, yeah, he is pretty insane. He does have an active skill as well, which is all enemies attack and defense -40 and own attack and defense plus 40% for 1 turn. Can be activated after receiving damage 4 or more times, once only. Yeah, this guy's insane. There is also a physical Nova Shenron. Let me just get his Dokkan Awakened version up. So, here's Dokkan Awakened form. Shadow Dragon Saga, Key +4 and 120, so that's not bad, it's not a bad sub-lead. Raise attack for 3 turns, cause supreme damage and seal super attack, that's pretty good. Attack and defense plus 140, plus an additional attack and defense 40%, and high chance of performing a crit when attacking extreme class enemies. Key +2 plus an additional attack and defense plus 40% when there is a Shadow Dragon Saga enemy, and then Shadow Dragon Saga category superclass allies defense plus 40%. So good for the Shadow Dragon Saga team. Anywhere else, maybe not. So on Resurrected Warriors or Worthy Rivals, probably not. His Link skill is it's okay. It's okay. He does have GT. Shadow Dragons. You'll see in a future video where and this will be more apparent. But the Shadow Dragon Link should get a buff. In terms of not an actual buff the Link itself, because attack and defense plus 20% itself is really good. But the Shadow Dragons as a whole, like the actual characters, needs a buff and needs a leader for one, and free-to-play units maybe. I don't know, similar to like the Ginyu Force and the Bardock Squad. So yeah, this guy is okay. He's not insane. He's not as good as like maybe Physical TN, the side unit for the Vegito from Worldwide Down Celebration. Probably not, but he's still really good. You also have this story event here where you can farm up a base form Vegeta GT. This is basically Vegeta's kind of redemption. I want to say redemption. You're basically going through his fights. Yeah, so first one against Goku from the Saiyan Saga, second one going against Frieza, then you're going against Goku again from Buu Saga when he's Margin Vegeta. Then obviously Change of Heart you see there when he goes against Buu, or the final explosion, that's where you actually get the card from. And then finally against Super Saiyan 4. And this card is he's okay. He's okay. Obviously the SSR is pretty dead. His TUR is Vegeta DG. That's a pretty much a mouthful to say. Vegeta GT Giant 8. So he is a Giant 8 power sub lead, but this 50% to stats to me does scream out that this guy will get an easy 8 at some point. Super attack raises attack for 1 turn, supreme damage and lowers defense. Attack and defense 8% plus an additional attack and defense 80 when there's another Giant 8 power category attacking this ally attacking in the same turn. And turn to Giant 8 when HP 50% or less starting from the 4th turn. Yeah, so he's not too bad. I mean, he's got Saiyan Raw, Royal Lineage GT. So this guy probably linked up with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. The LR would probably be good, and that'd probably be the best you can have him really. His stats aren't nothing to scream about. I mean, he doesn't have 10k HP, only just has 10k attack, 7k defense. Yeah. It is. He's definitely crying out for an easy A, I think. His Giant 8 is, yeah, it's just standard, just standard Giant 8 stuff. He gets a key, he gets 1 key from his passive. So there's that. But that's really about it. We also do get an new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, being against the Shadow Dragons. So starting off against Hey Shenron, and onto Rage, and onto Oceanus, the Princess Oto version, then onto Oceanus of Super Neutron Shenron. Is that the yeah, I don't know. This could probably, again, I've gone over it in a future video, but this could probably be a free-to-play card further on down the line. Nova Shenron, Ice Shenron, and then Sin Shenron, and then finally Omega Shenron. Probably not too bad, I would say. The missions are to do it with Shadow Dragon Saga and Giant 8 power category characters. So if you run a Giant 8 power team with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as your lead and bring both the LR Super Saiyan 4s, you can pretty much run that and do both those missions in one. Then the rest of the units, obviously, as long as they fit onto the team, you're all good. Part 2 is where we get the Xtreme Z battle for the Mass Saiyan. I do think they will keep it, so Mass Saiyan will be the ECA for this new celebration. The only thing I could see them doing, maybe, if they want to kind of change things up, is maybe bring the Intelligence Super Saiyan Gogeta, kind of fit with the Gogeta theme, but it would make sense for them to keep Tech Mass Bardock. We don't know his identity. Mass Saiyan. So this EZA isn't too bad. I think is it Revenge category? Yeah, the characters from the Revenge category take less damage and can deal more. So the only issue with that is this guy is tech, and the Revenge lead at the moment is only one, and that being the AGL Bardock. So yeah, maybe it might be a bit of a struggle there, but he only has 8% damage reduction against SGR, Physical, and Extreme, so you can bring any AGL unit. Well, ideally only bring the one, being Bardock, but you can bring in and tech units, so probably not too bad. Once this guy does get an EZA, though, he becomes insane. So this is his card before EZA. It's pretty fodder. Leader skill back then, maybe back in 2017, was probably good. You know, an all types rainbow leader. Lowers attack and defense, and then it was a flat passive. But now, so his leader skill, yeah, you don't really use this guy for a leader skill. Put it that way. Super attack, stacks attack and defense, causes immense damage and lowers attack and defense. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. There you go. There you go. He's telling you right there. He says I'm not Bardock. So he's telling you right there it's not Bardock. His passive skill, attack and defense 100, plus an additional key +1 and attack +50 when facing 2 or less enemies, plus an additional key +1 and attack and defense 30% when facing only 1 enemy. Yeah, so maybe in Super Battle Road he's not going to be as good as he would be in, let's say, Infinite Dragon Ball History or Legendary Goku event, but he's still going to be really good. And then yeah, we do have this Time Travelers. Yeah, it is Time Travelers. Time Travelers category summon banner that comes along with the EZA Bardock, which brings back. Well, Demigra has been in the game since, but this Toa and this Mirror got released from the pool, and just for no reason they just got took out of the feature pool, and yeah, now they just brought them back for some reason. I suppose just because they wanted to put it with the Master Saiyan and Demigra, of course. Yeah, these guys all do get now Dokkan Awakening. So Demigra, again, before is pretty dire, but now he's not. These guys aren't like game breaking, like you have to get these guys, but they are pretty good. So supreme damage with a medium chance of stunning, attack and defense 120 plus an additional 60% when there are only extreme class allies attacking in the same turn. High chance of stunning the attacked enemy and turn to giant form when HP 60% or less, or you get high chance of doing that. Yeah, he's not too bad. Got big bad bosses, which is nice. Xenoverse Link is really good, especially for these guys, because yeah, attack +20% and defense +10%. That's really good. Yeah, apart from these, I mean, he'll fit on Time Travelers easily. You could run an all extreme Time Travelers team. Resurrected Warriors you could do as well. Crossover maybe not. Realm of Gods possibly. Yeah, this guy's okay. Then obviously he goes into his like giant. It says giant form, but it's final form Demigra. But would you technically class this as final form Demigra? I don't know. But yeah, you do get a rare chance to stun with your super attack, which is nice. Then there's also the Toa. Toa is probably the better card out of the lot of them. So yeah, you can see here she got released in 2016, which was for the Xenoverse collab, my very first Xenoverse collab. Passive +2 for all allies. Yeah, back then that was really good. But now, you'll see. So her leader skill, attack and defense +15% per key sphere obtained, and recovers 1000 HP per key sphere of character's type gained. Not something you'd want to run, but maybe for nuking style events, maybe. Causes supreme damage and greatly lowers enemy defense and seals super attack on super attack. All allies key +3 plus an additional attack and defense +5 for all allies per extreme class ally on the team. Attack and defense 100% when there are only extreme class allies attacking in the same turn. So if you run an all extreme type Time Travelers, yeah, Time Travelers is probably the only team you can really run this girl on with Demigra, Mira, any Goku Black units, any Zamasu units. They're the only team you can. That's the only team you can run this girl on and get all her passive done. And literally, you're giving all allies Q +3 plus 35% attack and defense. Need I say more? Then you have this Mira, who, again, same time as the Toa, 2016 February for JP, July 2016 for Global. Pretty fodder beforehand. Then you awaken him, and yeah, so physical type, Q +3, attack defense 90%, so decent for battlefield. Stacked attack and defense and causes supreme damage to the enemy. Attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack +30 when there are only extreme class allies in the same turn. And then Key +1 with each super attack performed up to 3%, and absorption when conditions are met, being when HP 60% or less, starting from the fourth turn. So again, not too bad. He does fit on quite a few categories though, but again, probably Time Travelers is your best bet. And until we get like an extreme crossover lead, like another level of SSJ4 Gogeta, probably not want to run him on that team. When he does transform, he only stacks attack in his final form, not attack and defense. But it gets attack and defense 120 when performing a super attack, medium chance of launching an additional super attack, plus an additional Key +3 and attack 30 when there are only extreme class allies attacking the same turn, plus an additional attack and defense plus 5% per extreme class ally on the team. Really, really good. Again, you link this guy up with maybe Demigra or even the Toa, and you're hitting quite hard. Pretty decent stats as well for like a banner unit as well. So yeah, these guys are pretty good. Again, you do get the discounted on here. You would get the discounted multis of 30 Dragon Stones for 3 times. So I would, if you guys can hop in and get SSJ4 Gogeta early, maybe. If you do pull 1 copy, save some stones for this banner. If you do run a Time Travelers team, that is, and try and get those guys, because those guys are pretty good. They are guaranteed featured as well. So 1 guaranteed featured SSR per multi summon, and you know there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. The only 2 or even 3 units that you don't want to get is these 3: Tapion, Boo, and Cell. You can also get LRs as well on this banner. So yeah, I mean it's a win-win. If you get an LR and you get like Toa, for example, that's a win-win. Last thing I want to go over, there is a new explosive chamber battle. This is the one we currently have on Global right now. This one against Goku. It's this one with Omega Shenron, and literally, I'm not a fan of chain battle. Just look here. So even this one, this is the newest one to JP, against the Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel. Like, there's at least quite an array of units that you can use that are advantageous against it. Gohan, there's a lot of units. This Goku, there is tons of units. Even this Boo was pretty decent. Frieza, there's only like Jiren, Topo, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, the fact that this Omega Shenron only has technically actually only 1, 2, 3, 4 characters, because most people aren't going to have a rainbow in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta plus an extra SSR. Maybe some people might have a rainbowed tech one with a rainbowed SSR, and same with this tech super full power for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This guy obviously everyone has if you did the raid. But yeah, just chain battle, yeah. I do it literally like once or twice, or do all my 5 runs for the day and then leave it at that for literally like the rest. I don't really want to jump back into it sometimes. But yeah, so we'll get in that as well. So yeah, that wraps up this one. It's probably a bit longer. I'm not sure how long I'll be able to record it for, but that is pretty much everything that we're going to expect with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Super Saiyan 4. I loved it. I don't know why. But yeah, expect that to come. I would say personally, again, if you're living in Europe and all that sort of stuff, I expect them to come on first, 6 AM on first for me in the UK. Hopefully a bit later if, yeah, see, it's not a bit later. It's just 7 AM if you're in like France. Shout out to France, please get us top grossing. If you're in the Americas, it'll probably be midnight on the 31st. So yeah, look forward to the summon video featuring this guy, and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's highly appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.